I'm gonna try and make a new intro. That's why this hoe does not have an intro. But yeah, what up? So you know, your girl's been absent for a little bit, but you know, we back and we poppin'. So today, as you can tell by our little title, I'm gonna be doing a story time. It's gonna be about the time I went to alternative school. Pretty much the story of why I got sent there and how it went down, because everybody thinks they know what happened when they don't. So there were these girls that were just they weren't my cup of tea, let's just say that. So they had bullied me for a while, okay, and I've been going to the principals and telling them like, yo, like, these people will not leave me alone, and I feel like I'm gonna fight them, and I need you to deal with the situation before I have to deal with the situation. Shit never got handled. So I started carrying a knife on me, you know, a pocket knife, nothing too snazzy. And I remember we went to a choir concert, and this was before I was in varsity choir, and while varsity choir was on stage, these ghetto ass bitches behind me were just talking, and they would not shut the fuck up. And I just turned around and I was like,
yo, like, you're being really disrespectful right now. Do you think you could just, you know, shut up?
The one who thought she was the little ringleader, she was like,
yo, who do you think you're talking to? Like, yo, like, who is she talking to? Like, who does she think she is right now?
And I was like,
bro, like, it's not that deep. Just, like, be respectful. Like, come on.
Her friends were trying to hold her back or whatever. She was really trying to look hard, and I was like,
girl, like, if you gonna do something, like, do what you gotta do, but quit fronting and having your friends hold you back like you can't get away from them. Like, stop it.
I got really mad, and I was sitting next to my friend. We'll call her Caitlin. We'll call her Caitlin. I told Caitlin, I was like,
yo, Caitlin, I'm not finna deal with this right now. I'll be right back.
So I got up and I went back to the choir room where all my stuff was, and I put my clothes back on because I was like, your girl's not going back on stage. I got my knife and I put it in my pocket, and I came back and I was like,
yo, Caitlin, if shit goes south, like, just know, like, I got this knife on me, and that's gonna be that, because these bitches are not finna jump me.
They were like,
oh, just wait till after this concert.
I was like,
baby, stop.
There was, how many? I want to say 5 or 6 girls that were just on my case, and I was like,
yo, like, literally just chill out. It's not all that.
And I had walked out of the auditorium. I was crying because I was so mad. I was like, literally, these girls never leave me alone. I've tried to get it situated with the principals, and none of them are listening to what I'm saying, and none of them are taking me serious. So I'm just gonna have to deal with it on my own, and that's gonna be that. After the concert, I really just tried to get my stuff from the choir room and just leave. I was like,
Caitlin, I'm not trying to get in this. Like, let's just go get our stuff and let's leave.
And she was like,
yo, like, you're right. I don't want you to get in trouble. Like,
the girls followed me out of the auditorium, and I was
like, yo, like, I'm not about to play with you right now. I'm telling you right now, if you come at me.
Do you think we're scared of you? Like what? Like, what do you think?
Baby, I'm not telling you have to be scared of me, but I'm telling you, you're gonna get something that you're not expecting if you don't leave me alone.
This little white girl, let's call her Taylor. There was this taller, really skinny girl, Kaylee. So Taylor and Kaylee, who had nothing to do with the situation, decided to put their 2 cents in on it.
Taylor, Kaylee, I don't know you. I don't know anything about you. You don't know anything about me, so I'm gonna ask you right now to leave me alone.
I just walked out of the choir room. I had my stuff. I was ready to go. They followed me out.
I'm telling you right now, you put your hands on me, you're gonna have a problem.
Yeah, bitch. Do you think we're scared? Like, you're the one that has a knife.
Yeah, baby, I do have a knife. Get away from me.
That makes me sound crazy, but you're not. You and your friends are not about to jump me, dude. Like, you're not. A cop came. I don't know who said something about the situation, but a cop came and like took me and Caitlin to our car or whatever. The next day I come to school and I didn't even get to class before my name was being called and they were like, principals want to talk to you or whatever. I go in there and they take my phone, they take my stuff, and they start asking me questions. I told them the whole story and I told them that I did have a knife. They were telling me how none of that happened. They were like, that's not what happened. Tell the truth. That's not what happened. That's not what happened. I said, how are you going to tell me what happened? How are you going to tell me what happened? Literally the only part of my story that they believed is that I had a knife. If I were to lie about anything, would I not lie and say that I didn't have a knife? But they searched me, had me pull up my shirt, all that, like searched me, and then they were telling me about all these allegations from Taylor, from Kaylee, but then they brought up this one girl. We'll just call her Damo. I'm starting to hear that this girl is saying that she was trying to be mad. I was like,
baby, you weren't even there. Like, what are you talking about? Like, you weren't there. What are you talking about?
She was like,
Yeah, me and my girls almost beat the fuck out of her.
Baby, literally, you were not present during the situation. So who was finna, like, who? Tell me who.
and then they had the nerve to go and tell my principal that I held a knife to their throat. I tried to slit their throats. At the night before, all the girls had went and talked to whoever was at the school, told them about the situation. I had already left. Tell me this. If someone, come on, okay. If someone held a knife to your throat and tried to slit your throat, would you not bring that up the night of while you're telling whoever about the story? Why would you wait until the next day to come to school to all come forward and say, she tried to slit my throat? What kind of sense does that make? If someone tried to slit my throat, I'd tell you right now, like tell me, what kind of sense does that make? Literally, none of the other girls got punished, but I got sent to alternative school. Was supposed to be there for 6 months or so. I got out, ended up getting out in October. The thing that really bothered me is the fact that I had told the proper people that these girls had been messing with me, and nobody wanted to do anything about it until something drastic happened. I've been telling you for months that these girls will not leave me alone, and then you decide once something happens that's when you want to try and fix something, but the damage has already been done. It's already happened. It's already done. So your girl got sent to alternative, and none of the other girls got punished, despite the fact that they all tried to jump me, despite the fact that the parents in the auditorium at that moment came forward and said, yeah, these girls were all up in her grill, yet the girls still never got in trouble. That just shows how effed up my school system is. They're all garbage. All of them. Every principal, anyone that works there, they're all trash. As well as the students. I mean, I have my select few that I mess with, you know, my little homies or whatever. But most of them are garbage. That's my little story, and I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna definitely try and post more. That's my story. And I hope you guys enjoyed that. Thanks for watching. See you for the next video. Bye.